My name is Khanyisa Sotyelelwa, or you can just call me Kay. I'm from South Africa, East London, in the Eastern Cape, and I'm 22 years old, and this was my year in Germany doing my Weltweg volunteer year. I worked at the ASC Kinderhaus, which is the Kinderbewegungshaus, which is a KBH. I worked at the creche with the kids around the ages of 1.5 years to 2.5, already ready for kindergarten. And yeah, my duties were anything along the lines of changing diapers, nursing, caring, soothing, and yes. Apart from working at the KBH, I also worked at the Leineberg Schule, which is much older kids, dealing with much older kids and more challenges with the growing up stages. But I think one of the most great times that I've had at working for the ASC will probably be some of the team days that we have with the ASC, apart from work and getting to know the kids and getting the trust from the kids and gaining their patience and their love and seeing a connection with the kids. That also was a very good experience, and it actually helped me develop myself and my patience, and just helped me understand that I have to kind of do things differently sometimes, because interacting with German kids, it was kind of different as South African kids, because German kids are more besides the language, they more take longer to warm up to you, and they take longer to just come into you. So that was quite a learning curve. But one great experience will probably be mountain walking with the ASC team up the Brocken. I think I stand to be corrected. Yes, but that was probably the best thing, despite the fact that it was in piles and piles of snow, and it wasn't actually cold, it was just all snowing. But I think that day I got to know more of the ASC team, and I got to know more of the people in a relaxed environment, and from there on it actually set this tone when I had to meet them in public, or I had to meet them where else. And then yeah, that was quite a changer for me, because then I saw things differently from them, and they were working at different kindergartens and they had different things to say as opposed to me, and we just fed off of each other's experiences and relations in working for the ASC and with the kids.
Hello, my name is David Silolio, mostly called Junior. I'm coming from South Africa, Alua North, the province of Eastern Cape, the district of Chaukabi. I'm 26 years of age, born in October 1990, of course. Arrived in Germany in August, and then started having seminars, preparation seminars, because there will be like cultural change in language when we got here, so we had to prepare for everything that we're going to do. I was working at the ASC Kinderbewegungshaus, abbreviated as KBH, working with the kids at the age from 2.5 up to 5, and then from 5 then they can go to the preschool. My duties for the whole house were preparing dishes, making sure that every group has dishes, making sure that my group, which were the twisters, had to make sure that the dishes are all there, prepare for lunch, clean the group, prepare for snacks. Mainly if you're working early from 7 up to 2:30, you have to get there at work at 7, and then prepare the snack plates, prepare the tea for the whole house. And yeah, later I got to work at the Holti Grundschule. It's a school, like a primary school, starting from the age of 7 upwards. They were like taking care of the kids and doing sports with them. And that's also where I had my projects of Kindertanzen in the Feld, where I had like 3 categories of like genres were traditional, hip hop, and dance hall. And the project was a good success, because I had to present in front of the parents and in front of the colleagues and in front of everyone. All in all, everything went well, was good. Of course, being in a different, in a foreign country, you'll have challenges due to language, due to cultural difference, due to food instead. But all that was more like a piece of cake, because we had like colleagues that we get to work along together. And yeah, mostly my highlight would be like all the adventures I've done since I got here, because I've went skiing, I've went mountain biking, and of course that's something that I want to do when I get back home. After I did that, I finally found a sport in South Africa that is actually skiing. It's in Tiffindale, like 3 hours from my hometown, Alua North. So that's something I'm really looking forward to do when I get back home. And of course, like, what I really want to take home with me is the sports in the kindergartens, because like that's something I believe that, or something that I see is lacking, because you find that children are starting sports at the primary schools at the age of like 7, 8 years, of which they like a bit confused of what their capabilities are. Whereas if you start them at the younger age, then they would go to the primary schools knowing what I am capable of. So yeah, basically that's it. Of course, since we got here, we got to have our favorite words, and of course my favorite word was like kaput, of which kaput means like broken, but I used it for everything. I would eat my food and then finish it, then I would be like, hey, my food is kaput. And then just like kaput, 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 kaput. So I have my own understanding, and everyone who was working with me understands how I mean kaput. Sometimes kaput for me is not broken, but kaput is finished. Yeah, so kaput.
Yeah, I worked at a crash, so one of my not so favorite lines at the beginning, but a line that I would definitely miss when I get back to South Africa is the famous line of, and you'd have to say it the same way, Ich bin fertig. Yeah, meaning I am finished. That's mostly when they need your attention from the bathroom or any other thing that they weren't supposed to do but now need your help. So they say, Ich bin fertig. Yeah.
Geil, oder?
Yeah, section.
Cool, thank you very much. Awesome.
Super.
Yeah, we did it! Yeah, you did.
So,